Mr. Easy and Temi Otedola just opened a fashion multiverse. Ordinary people just have weddings, right? These two, they had a Vogue editorial with a side of champagne. It started in Iceland at the Hall Green Chic. You shall know what I'm talking about. The church. Temi stepped out in an Audrey Hepburn-inspired Fendi haute couture gown. Neck high, puff sleeves, drama everywhere. It wasn't giving Princess Bride. It was giving royal decree. And Mr. Easy wore St. Laurent, double-breasted, standing there like, Temi, take it easy. I am your groom, your bodyguard, your assistant, and supporting actor. Perfect balance. Then they carried the party to Cliff Farm for the reception where Temi turned it into a runway. She showed up in a house of Gil's lace gown with the cape flowing. Forget bride. This was Ice Queen season finale. And Easy, sharp, mysterious. Together, they looked like Game of Thrones characters that survived all the seasons. And the grand finale? Temi pulled up in a polka dot gown with so much volume, even the air had to make space. Those shoes, she added the little birdcage veil like a sherry on top. Wide brim hat on vintage posh in front. I said, this is not wedding anymore. This is fast and fashionable bride's edition. Easy beside her, calm in his wide-legged suit, looking like he owns Monaco. Honestly, at that point, I wasn't sure if this was a wedding or the casting call for the next James Bond movie. Ordinary couples take pictures to remember their wedding. These two created a Vogue spread to traumatize single people. Are you crying yet? Your eyes are red. I'll be back.
We need to talk about the wedding of the century. Not even the year, but the wedding of the century. I want to first and foremost talk about my favourite day. It was this red day. That is Ankara on the wall. Do you understand the level of creative intelligence you must have to think, oh, we're going to take Ankara and incorporate that into the decor? And I know that this family has enough money that whatever they think they can do. We've also seen weddings where people have a lot of money. What they have thought to do is a jamboree. I'm not throwing any shade, but if the shoe fits, please come and collect it. Now, when those videos of the Raz Nigerians standing outside of the church shouting at Dangote and Co first dropped, I wondered, why did Temi and Mr. Easy choose to do their wedding in Iceland? Well, this is why they chose to do it. Can you imagine being invited to a wedding and this is what your hosts produce? You are in the middle of nowhere, minimalistic. Please, can we get Temi to take over Anna Wintour's job? We have to talk about looks next. Davido, this is a direct message to you. Please, can you contact whoever styled Mr. Easy for his wedding? Please, can you contact them? For the love of God, contact them. Thank you. And then I think this was the Delta Ibo look. She looks so good. The fella on the skirt. Honey, we need to put dresses, her gowns, her whatever, in some sort of museum. The white wedding dresses weren't my fave, but this shot, this is Vogue. This is editorial. This was another shot I absolutely loved. But do you know what? I didn't love the dress, but upon reflection, I was like, she got married in a cold country. It's very appropriate. And of course, I saved the best for last. I don't even want to know who made this, because if I find out who made this, then I go and think about the price. It's going to keep me up at night. This dress, this look, the coordination with the venue, everything, my eyes have never seen. It was beautiful. Let's talk about the back. Look at the back of that dress. This piece, this day, if they had ended there, it would have given us too much. They left us gagged. They did a thing with this wedding. Look at Mr. Easy, look at his suit. Now that I'm looking at her dress again there, you can see that it's kind of sheer. It's giving, oh, you can see me, but you can't. I loved everything about this wedding. The thing I loved the most was that we didn't even know it was happening. Because why should we know? Why should us peasants know that they're getting married? Who are we? We're not invited. Why should we know? I wish them all the best. Let this be a template to all who have money.
This is behind the scenes access to one of the most incredible weddings of the year, captured by the one and only Jose Villa. It's a masterclass in how photographers are not just documenting, but truly creative directing. Temi and Mr. Easy's wedding spanned 3 continents and the whole of 2025. Iceland, Dubai, and Monaco. Beginning with their traditional Yoruba wedding in Dubai, just iconic moments. But the desert heat made it too intense to shoot outside. So Jose changed things on the fly and concepted up this indoor shoot, flying in these custom hand hand-painted backdrops to make portraits to rival any fashion campaign, all while looking the part themselves. Next, it was Monaco for the civil wedding, where Jose's concept at Karl Lagerfeld's house felt like an iconic old movie. All before the grand finale wedding in Iceland, which has maybe never seen a wedding like this before. The reception design pulling the dramatic Icelandic landscapes inside, this landmark church ceremony, and John Legend making a surprise appearance for the first dance. Intense wind only giving 20-second windows of time outside to capture portraits. This is how you make it count. The couple even got a preview of their images that night and lost the plot. Photographing a wedding in an extreme place like this comes with huge weather and logistic challenges, but the extra mile ideas, planning, and creative direction will keep pushing wedding photography to new heights.
So the daughter to one of the richest men in Nigeria got married. Her wedding gown, from what I saw on Today's Nose page, they got it for $250,000. And this same wedding gown covered her from head to toe. Nothing was exposed. Nothing, even the traditional wear, nothing was exposed. And then again, she took on her husband's surname, even though her surname was much, much, much more powerful than her husband's own. I will not talk more than this, because if I talk, I'm going to get into trouble. But you can read my mind. Hey, Jesus. Check this, if you don't know what I'm talking about, check this my comment section. I'm sure you will see one or two people that will start backing. Oh, but this life funny. This life funny, die. Hey, Jesus.
When I saw that Temi Otedola's wedding to Mr. Easy was titled as 3-continent wedding, I was wondering, what does it mean? You know that when that wedding was going on, Davido was also having his own, so he made it look like we didn't know about, like, the wedding did not trend. So a lot of people did not actually, put interest in that wedding. So in my comment section, I saw someone say it's a 3-continent wedding. So I went searching and I now realized why they titled it a 3-continent wedding. First of all, they first did their civil wedding in Monaco. And secondly, in Dubai, they went all the way to Dubai to do their traditional marriage, their Yoruba traditional marriage, right? You all know that Temi is from Yoruba. So they did their traditional marriage in Dubai. And in August this year, they went to Iceland, all the way to Iceland for their white wedding. Now, to why it is named 3-continent wedding? It is named 3-continent wedding because, first of all, they went to Monaco for their civil wedding. Monaco is an European country, yeah? And as you all know, Europe is a continent. And then coming to Dubai, Dubai is an Asian country, an Asian continent. So coming to the third one, Iceland, yeah? Iceland is an European country, yeah, but it is located in a North American continent. So you all know that North American is a continent. So this is why they titled their wedding a 3-continent wedding. First, let me go again. They did their civil wedding in Monaco, yeah, in May 2025. Then they went to Dubai all the way from where they were based for their traditional marriage. And then in August, they did their white wedding in Iceland. This is why they call it a 3-continent wedding. And trust me, it is trending. So it made me to actually go make my findings as to why it is called a 3-continent wedding. Thank me later.
So the only celebrity wedding I care about, the photos have just dropped and we need to talk about it. You guys have no idea how long I've been waiting to see these photos. Like, Temi Otedola is one of my biggest style icons and just one of my favorite influences of life. And I've been dying to see these outfits for her wedding. So let's talk about the first one. Okay, so she said that this was inspired by Audrey Hepburn's wedding dress in 1954 or something like that. And you know what, at first I was like, oh well, I knew it was going to be something different because with Temi, you know, her style is very authentic to her. I knew it was going to be something different and it took me a while, but then I was like, I've never actually seen a wedding dress that had freaking a marble design on it, and I just think it's so elegant. It screams class and elegant. Look at a better look of it on the mannequin before she wore it. I've honestly never seen a wedding dress quite like this. It was so refreshing to see something different, and I just thought, I was shocked, like in a good way. I was like, whoa, this is something different. It's refreshing to see something other than the classic. Obviously, there's nothing that wrong with, you know, regular wedding dresses, but I did expect something different from her. Guys, I'm sorry, my green screen is acting up, but this is one of my favorite looks. This is what she wore for the first outfit for her traditional wedding that they did in Dubai. And just look, like, just stunning, just beautiful. This is exactly how I pictured if she was gonna do like a white traditional wedding outfit. This is exactly how I thought it would be, and this is one of my favorites. It just eats. There's this outfit as well. I read the thing on Vogue, and she said that this outfit was to honor Mr. Easy's mum, who passed earlier this year, and she really wanted her to wear this fabric, and I thought it was cute. It's different again, and it's very cute. But this is the one. This is the one that made me audibly gasp. Come on. Like, come on. When do you see things like this? Like, nobody has worn something like this for the traditional wedding. This is just everything. The colors, like, I would have never thought in my head that it would go together the way it's gone together, but this is everything. This is another look of both of them. He looks great. Sorry, I'm only focusing on Temi. It's his wedding too. They both look amazing. But yeah, I can go back to living a normal life and not having to wait, because I've been waiting for these wedding pictures since 2022. I don't care for influencers like that, but Temi is one of those people that I love, and I love she and Mr. Easy's relationship, and I've been waiting for it. And yeah, last night I saw the photos and things can be fine again. This is what she wore to her court wedding in Monaco. Here's a better look to it as well. I love it so much. I love the detailing on the dress. I love the shoes. I love everything about it. She also wore this for her court wedding as well, and I loved it. Polka dots became so much trendier this year for whatever reason, but I love the way that the heels, because I wouldn't think that the heels will go with the dress, but it actually does, and it just looks beautiful and it's so elegant. I also love the veiling that she has on her face, and it's just so elegant, and it's just the perfect outfit for the perfect location. They did their court wedding in Monaco, and I just think it just looks so beautiful. This is a clearer photo of both of them, and they're matching obviously, and I just love how this blue and red that they've got going on is just so elegant. It looks so royal, so rich, so tasteful, so wealthy. I just love it, and I love the way that they're matching as well. And yeah, she looked stunning.